In this video, I'll show you how to diagnose a fuel pump that might be going bad or is faulty with OBDeleven. It's a really easy process and pretty quick. So what you'll do is you'll turn the car on, you'll start it, and then you'll put the Bluetooth dongle in. You'll connect it to the app, and then you can go into the control units, go into engine, hit live data. It'll take a second for it to load, and we're going to be going into channel 106 or measure block 106. So you go into that, and then this is the data for the fuel system. Now the number that we're really after is the second one right here that says electric fuel pump 1/2. This is the duty cycle percentage, and it's saying that it's running at 83, a little bit fluctuating at idle. Car's running, and it should be around 40%, and it's all the way up at about 80%, which means the fuel pump is working very hard. Now as I rev it, you'll see those numbers change. And that top number is the fuel rail pressure, which is really high pressure, and that's what's being driven from the camshaft. It's that high pressure fuel pump. And then this is the electric low pressure fuel pump in the tank. And the car is also in limp mode. I'm gonna put my foot all the way to the floor, and it's like 4,000 RPM. It's not going above that. Definitely not quite right. Now that we know that fuel pump is bad, we have a new one right here. We'll pull off this plug. As you're squeezing this in, push down on the connector, squeeze in, and then pull up. There we go, that's off. We'll tap this ring off. Now we can work off the pump. And we're clear out. Now we'll drop this in just like this in this orientation, and we'll connect this back up to the one that we tied the wire around, and then there's a little, like a ribbed hose that's gonna slide in to a hole right here. I'll just keep working it in here slow. I put the tank seal in there. We'll put that ring back in and tap it into place. We'll get our fuel connectors back on. So we'll try it before we close everything back up. Definitely hear it prime, turn on. Starts, I mean, it's working at least. Now when we turn everything back on, look at that, down to 50%. And right now the engine's not warmed up. We'll see if it changes a little bit when the idle comes down a bit, but 50% is where it should be. That's a big jump from 80 to 50, so we definitely made an improvement. That's great. Alrighty, and now it's out of limp mode and everything's fixed. And now that the engine's warmed up, it did go down a little bit in percentage to 48, 49. Now after the test drive, there's no leaks, so we can put it all back together.